quite often talk about order and perspective. Order and perspective whenever I'm preaching, teaching, or just doing videos, trying to wake up the conscious and doing my part to trying to stimulate the conscious of man. Because a lot of things that I talk about, hey, these things are not hard to understand to those who have the power of the Most High and has the ability to be able to reason and is operating by the Spirit. Now, let me give you an example. There are three states. And what I'm stating here is not opinion. These are actual facts that you're getting on this video right here. All you have to do is just go do your own due diligence, do your own research. There are 3 states that control the whole entire world. And these 3 states have their own flags, and they are outside of the control and rule of law, of the jurisdiction of any colonist, whatever state or whatever city or whatever country they may be in. They have their own rules, their own regulations, but these are the 3. Number 1, Washington, D.C. This is where the military might of these particular ruling states. And you have to understand, you've got to get outside of this. You and I function and think that, you know, okay, American, Englishman, African, Chinaman, we think on those terms like that, but the world doesn't think on terms like it, nor do they function on terms like it. That's why these people, they also use deceptive terms like allies and stuff, but all you have to do is pay attention to the function. But Washington, D.C. is where the military might of these particular 3 ruling states, which is under one system that is controlled. And then number 2, London, England. This is where the monetary system or the money supply is controlled from. And then number 3, Vatican, Rome. This is where the spiritual or the religious, the spirituality section of these particular ruling state is controlled. So they have the military, they have the money, and they have the religious. And you often hear me use 4 terms quite often in videos, and now you know what I'm talking about whenever I make these particular statements using these 4 terms: social, political, economic, and religious. And what you have to do if you do not want to be deceived and you want your eyes wide open, you want to free your mind so you can really truly step back for a moment and see what is going on, you've got to become proactive. You have to inform yourself. But there's a system and a people who are controlling these 3 ruling states. They have their own flag, their own laws that are outside the laws of America, outside the laws of any so-called sovereign country in this world. And they function very heavily and are serious movers and shakers in this world as we know it today. Wake up. And that's the truth. And that's the truth straightway.